Is this Oscar Island Family or Morena Brat? Okay. Welcome everyone to Morena Brat. So today we have a super big issue. Somebody commented on one of my videos about NPC. It's not non-player character. It's what is it actually? National Privacy Commission, I believe. Circular number 2025-01. Just want to get your opinions on this because a lot of people are wondering, is this the end of Philippine vlogging? It basically states, as far as I've read, I read the whole thing, it seems to state that anyone who is earning income from showing videos needs to blur out the faces of any bystander. So that would mean that, like, when Jhaja and I, the family, when we're out buying things, doing the stuff we do, which is the content, as you guys know, like, we would have to blur the faces of everyone else around, and that would be very strange. Right? Kind of like zombie apocalypse or something, like no one else exists. It's strange. Some people are saying this is a reaction to, what, Vitali? Is that his name? Babe? Vitali, something like that?
Vitali?
I think it's Vitali. This guy that was on the beach, and everybody knows. On the surfboard, like, treating the guy really poorly and all this. Just not being cool. I'll just say it that way. Not being cool. Not being respectful, treating the guy kind of like an idiot and stuff. I didn't understand why he was doing that. Well, it got him attention, so if that's what he wanted, seems like he got the attention of the Filipino government to the point of instituting the statute. So Jhaja and I are wondering, what is your guys's, particularly those who we, whose opinions and stuff we value here and all that. Chime in with your perspectives on this, whatever you guys think. What is, excuse me, what does it actually mean? You know, I was telling Jhaja earlier when I first read this, like, old folks, they go to the mall. What are they called? Mall walkers or mall crawlers, something like that. You know, you have grandma and grandpa, they go to the mall, they sit on a bench and they just watch people go by, in Western countries, or in the US anyway. They just sit on a bench and they watch people go by. Like, that's their TV, which I think is far better than TV, because you don't have propaganda, you have reality. And so that's a large part of what we do when we go out, when we go to stores or restaurants. We like to show the environment, we like to show the people, give perspective on the culture, how people here live, all that sort of stuff. The beauty of the culture, the beauty of the people, the beauty of the environment, all that. So if you have a law now that says you have to blur the faces of any bystander in your video when you're in public, how do you guys view that? What does that mean to you? And again, well, not again, I haven't said it yet. I'm not a Filipino lawyer, neither is my wife, none of us here are. My thought is that a lawyer could provide probably good insight, but still, they are not the government. So they don't know how the government would use or apply the law. Is anyone there or listening?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to... See, that's the thing that this guy did. He waited for people to show up before starting talking, but... So...
you can go on the live on your computer so you can see the comments.
Oh, okay.
And you can read them.
Babe, I type in MO and you're the first one that comes up. How about
MO?
that? Yeah, Morena Brat. Okay, I think I should turn the sound down on that. How do I make the comments go into the... Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, I don't need to see myself, I guess. How do I get this thing to go away? Oh, there. Okay. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Bonsoir. Bonsoir Pascal, comment tu vas? Bienvenue. Comme d'habitude. Hein. Je suis toujours contente de te voir ici. Good evening, Ronan. Hey, David. How are you? Okay, there we go. Start at the top, yeah. Yeah, Vitaly, I think. Vitaly, okay. Rather watch a tree grow or knees grow.
You read the
You got me.
comment also, Daddy.
Ah, darn it. Huh?
You read the comment also.
I am right now.
No, no.
Hi, this is Ambika. I'm Chennai. Chennai? How are you guys? The video is very nice. You're very cute. You are... Yeah, we are married, yeah. Well, welcome, Ambika. Welcome. Chennai. I'd like to hear more about that. Can you tell me more about Chennai? Would you...
Focus on the topic, please.
Okay. So Ronan says, I believe this is a safeguard put in place, but I do not think it will be enforced, not in the beginning anyways.
It's my favorite.
Okay, I think that's a reasonable perspective. Also, okay. Robert says, I worry about how it might impact the truly informational vloggers. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's exactly, Robert. Like, that's what we love to do, is show our daily life, daily experience, and the culture around us. It's not about, we don't fixate on, like, poor people. We don't fixate on travel. We don't fixate on life. We just, whatever we're doing is what we focus on. Yeah. How will they enforce it? Yeah. Okay. Well, I really wanted to talk to you guys. Okay, so David H says, I agree with Ronan. How the big question is how okay. I agree with Ronan. The big question is, how will they enforce it? We're good. Ronan, this will impact so many Filipino vloggers, not to mention the tourism. Exactly. That's what I said. I mean, they just introduced the digital nomad visa. Now they put this into effect. Content creators will go elsewhere. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they're destroying, like, so many people come here from our videos. I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, oh, we're bringing millions of dollars into the Philippines. Nothing like that. But, you know, people like us together cause people to be interested in the Philippines. And so they come here and spend money and all that. Robert says, I appreciate your many videos of Bahal, getting close to reinvent, and Bahal is definitely on my retirement price list. Good. Nice. Ion Ranger. Ion Ranger says, sorry, hold on one second. Oh no. Actually, I like that message. It's okay. But anyway, I agree with you, Ion Ranger. Yes. Through repentance, Christ gives full forgiveness. Absolutely right. But yeah, we don't want to make it about religion right now. We're talking about this new law. Yeah, I understood, Robert. So yeah, a lot of it is about just, like, you know, people watching, learning about culture, all that sort of stuff. So if you have to blur all the faces, there's no point anymore. And Jhaja and I were like, so she said, let's just do videos of us doing our stuff. Yeah, great. But no, you're right, Ronan. But a large part of it is, well, I don't know about a large part, but a good portion of it is about showing the life, the people, the faces, the interaction with the people. Huh?
The places.
The places, interaction with people. What? Oh, can you grab me the white glass, please? Sorry. Thank you. No, you're right, Ronan. And I need that because, you know, I'm a drifter when it comes to topics. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, David. That's always the thing, right? the inappropriate actions of others screw it up for the majority. But, okay, I'll just give my opinion. Not saying I'm right or that I know anything. My opinion is that this law enables people who are rightfully bereaved to act on it. So, I don't know. Let's say a channel that profits off of strictly showing guys bar fining girls from bars or something like that. I think it might be for that kind of thing. Does that sound right or no? Or am I off? But that's okay. So, yeah, blur the food. Actually, a quest. Interestingly, next they will have to blur the food. Recently, a quest. I had videos about lechon, which is rotisserie roasted pig, and that's a major part of Filipino culture. But you can't show the head, the face. It says the face of the pig. What is the face of the pig? So now I go to the neck and stop, because you can't show the face of the pig, you know? So, okay, so Ronan says, the thing I keyed in on was the mention of monetized channels. Well, yeah. Is this just an opening for further taxation by the Filipino government later on? I don't know if it has much to do with taxation. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure that's it. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm not sure. There's got to be more detail in this, because when I make professional videos, we have people sign. Yeah, right. So David, so Jhaja and I were joking around about, like, so we're walking through a mall and we're buying something. Every time I pass someone, I'm handing them a form and asking them to sign and say, okay, wait, everybody stop. Sign the form, and then action, right? And then, oh, next batch of people. Okay, all you guys need to sign forms. You know what I mean? So...
Open the door.
No, because I will open.
Vincent, open the door now.
I said please.
1. Hey, you need to
Close
learn to
it.
be a helpful member of the family. Maybe we
I
should
think
change
it's time
this.
for bed now, Daddy.
Yeah, I think so.
Go.
I think it's been time for bed all day. I don't want to type everything. Okay, so...
At chocolate day. Bounty.
Yeah, but, so David, I totally get that.
Oo, isa-isa lang.
But the thing is, we're walking around in public, you know. For example, when you sponsored the dresser that we got, I hope you saw the last video about that. Perfect fit, amazing, exactly under, literally millimeters to the bottom edge of the windowsill. But anyhow, like there, so everybody else has to be blurred out, or I have to have them sign a waiver before I start recording. There's no way anyone can do that. There's no way. And then if you blur them out, number one, it's going to take you a million years to do one video. Number two, no one's going to watch it. They want to see the people around. They want to see the interaction and, like,
The smile.
how are they looking? The smile, the laughter, the, yeah. They don't care if they have a blurred face laughing. No one wants to see that. So, oh yeah. So anyway, a quest, right? So here in the Philippines, the girls, well, Jhaja and her friends, they slap each other on the butt regularly. It's just like fun, right? They just do that for fun. YouTube is like, no, that's not allowed. So now YouTube is a private entity, so they have the right to decide what they want. So I can't judge that. That's true. It's a private entity, okay? It's not a public forum. It's private. It's privately owned, so they can make their own rules. But is what they're effectively doing is censoring out culture. Like, I just want to show what it's like being with a Filipino wife, with her friends, how they interact, how they behave together, so other people can see. That's it.
Bukas lang?
It's certainly not about getting people excited.
Ano ba ilang ba?
Isa lang.
At isa?
Oo, isa-isa.
And you'll have to have a disclaimer put. Well, that's what they say, Ronan.
Hindi nga niya maubos yung
That's what they say. You have to put a disclaimer. However, yeah, you have to put a disclaimer in your video saying if you would like to contest your presence in this video. Now, here's another reason why that becomes problematic. Here's another reason. Now, YouTube basically forces auto-dubbing in other languages. It used to be a choice. Now it's pretty much automatic as far as I can tell. So, that automated dubbing means I cannot cut out sections of a video. So if someone were to actually file a complaint...
Or copyright.
Or copyright. If a copyright comes back, which it did on a video that's been up for 4 years, and 3 days ago it's been flagged as copyright. It's a video that has like 200,000 views about repairing Pajero, right? I cannot cut that part out, and I can't put music over the copyright music. So that video is effectively useless now, and it's a popular video. Right. So, in other words, if someone does file a complaint, if it happened, if someone actually filed a complaint, I couldn't just cut them out of the video. The video is gone. It's done. The whole thing is gone because I can't clip anymore because of the auto dubbing. I'm new here, just subscribed. Hopefully I don't get blocked for calling. Hose or host? No, you're not going to get blocked for that. The only thing that will block you here is like extreme racial vulgarity or sexual vulgarity. Those are the only, as far as I can think of. Yeah.
Or disrespectful
or
comments.
Yeah, or being blatantly disrespectful, or what's the other one? The spamming.
Read comments.
So, but right. So David, like the people in the people in charge of the government of the Philippines have to know that vloggers are a significant part of their tourist industry, right? And a lot of vloggers go on to work for the Filipino Bureau of Tourism. I don't know about a lot, but some do. So if they actually push this to the point of, I mean, if they were actually to implement it on every level, then they would absolutely lose. Exactly what I think Ronan said that earlier. No one's gonna vlog anymore in the Philippines, and no one's gonna come. Well, people still come, but I think the numbers would be significantly lower. Yeah, right. Exactly, Joe. NFL football players smack each other on the butt. So do, I think, basketball players. I mean, it's just it's a funny, silly, whatever. It's not. There's nothing arousing about it. What if you happen on videotape by chance a true crime and you tell the police? That's a good one.
What?
I like that. A quest. What if you happen to get video of a crime happening, but you tell the police that you had to blur out the faces? Sorry, guys. Sorry about the bank robbery, but I had to blur out the faces.
Or else my
YouTube channel
will be banned.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too, and yes, Glenn, I agree. Glenn says, I tuned in a little late, a minute ago. Just feel that public filming should always be permitted. Now here's the thing, Glenn. If I see someone, which is really rare, it's really rare. Most people in general like to be in a video. If somebody has a camera at me, I'll be like, hey, what's up? In general, most people, especially in the Philippines, are cool about it. But if there's someone who obviously doesn't want to be on camera, they get cut out in editing. That's it. I don't put them on.
We don't want to see people. We don't want our viewers to see that there are people who are covering their faces and don't want to be on the video. Of course, we want to show them that people who wants to be in the video smiling and saying hi and stuff like that.
Exactly.
We don't want to embarrass ourselves.
That's right. I'm from the US, but living in the Philippines. Ronan, I believe editing software can resolve this feature that allows you to blur. No, but Ronan, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. There's no point. I'm sorry. There's no point. There's no point. Look, it's just like the old man and old lady who likes to go to the shopping mall and watch the people go by and look at how people interact. And, you know, is what they're doing is actually following and processing how culture changes. That's what they're doing. You know, they're 80 years old. They remember when culture was totally different. And they're just sitting there watching. They want to see how it goes. And it's the same with our channel. People from other countries who've never left their country watch our channel, and they get to see what Filipino culture is like on video. And if you tell me I gotta blur faces, that's it, done. It's not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do those videos then. I'll just do videos of us sitting in the house, me fixing the fan. Well,
No,
the refrigerator magnet fell off. I'm gonna put it back on again. Hey guys, the fridge magnet just fell down. I'm gonna pick it up and put it back on the fridge again. Jhaja, she dropped her pencil and Okay, well, blessings to New Zealand from us. Como esta? Welcome, New Zealand. I love your channel, and another because I seek out the reality. I don't like the tourism specific channels. I like to see what is happening naturally. Yes, Glenn, thank you. And that's the thing, like, we had someone come up here, his name's Kenny. And he found us because he was searching for Carmen. And then he said in one of our videos, he actually saw one of his wife's family members in one of our videos. And he was so happy about that. And we've had lots of other comments from Filipinos working abroad who are so happy to see
the progress or changes in the province.
Progress, change. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially Filipinos, they all want to shout out. Yeah. They're generally really cool. So, in fact, a lot of people actually, I did this video, I can't remember how long ago it was. Maybe a year ago now. And I was walking along and these girls shouted, "Oh, that vlogger guy." And they started waving. So of course, I put the camera on them. They're happy. They love it. And it's like, you know, it's kind of silly as a Westerner, but it's kind of like you're a celebrity. Like Jhaja was at remember when we went to the Christmas lighting, I think it was?
Mm-hmm.
And when those girls heard that Jhaja was a vlogger, they just exploded. They wanted to get her phone, they wanted to talk to her, get her number, like, yeah. It was so cool. Or like they want to do a dance with her or something. It's just awesome. It's so different to what you would experience in Europe, for example. US is maybe a little more relaxed than Europe, but anyway. Yeah, they love it. Most Filipinos love to, and when you say you're on YouTube, they like it. They're great. People are going to see me. Yeah. Well, A-Quest, I don't know how well you know our channel, but, so, not bragging at all, just telling you cold, hard facts here. There's this girl who lives by our Kubo, and her hands were stuck like this, and the other one like this, and some of her toes were stuck since birth, and she's 8 years old. One of our subscribers said, "Hey, let's fix that." I was like, yeah, great. And the mom of the girl was absolutely in shock, crying that people would care enough, people she didn't know at all, would care enough to do it. One of the people who helped significantly in that project came to the hospital, and someone said, oh, is this your niece, or is this your whatever? Said, no, it's my friend's neighbor. And they're like, you did that for a neighbor? You paid the hospital and surgery for a neighbor?
Yeah.
Extremely touching, like waterworks and all that. Sorry, let me catch up on some chats here. Yeah, okay, so anyway, so A Quest, yeah, exactly, like, not bragging at all, and I'm not saying we're a charity. We are not a charity. My wife likes to do things for the community because she grew up extremely poor, not even knowing if she's going to eat from 1 minute to the next. So now that we are blessed through our YouTube channel and community, she likes to do things to help those who are growing up the way she grew up. That's the best way I can say that. I'm not going to blur Ronan. I just, yeah, there's no point. Then there's no point. If I have to blur out every bystander, then there's no point in doing videos of when we're walking around. There's no point. There's no point. Then you lose the context, you lose the smile, you lose the interaction, you lose the funny looks. You know, the looks that some of the older ladies give Jhaja, or they're standing, like every time we go out, like today, we were buying some organizing thing for the kitchen, and there's this, well, several times it happened, but there's this old lady behind Jhaja just like eyeballing her up and down, just studying every inch of her, like, look at her flip-flops.
Stop walking just to stare.
Oh, like you were her TV show. And you would miss that, and I love it. I think it's funny. It's definitely entertaining, because they're wondering, who is this girl? Okay, she's dark.
She has
normally
hair color.
Dark with some hair color. She dresses very differently. Like, is she a rock star? Is she... what is she? That's what they're wondering. They have no idea. They're trying to process. So yes, A-Quest, we do get donations. Ronan's a big-time donor. David H. Who else was here? Well, Aaron. Aaron's not here, but anyway. So, yeah. But the donors contribute significantly to our home project. But they also donate significantly to the community through us. And we're so blessed and thankful for that. It's like all of our dreams have come true. Like, Jhaja and I met on the foundation of like charity stuff, because I grew up that way. My parents are that way. So anyway, enough of that. I completely understand. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yes, David H. So, what we're thinking is that this law might be for those situations that are maybe extreme, like someone who makes a channel focused on maybe filming minors, or like bar finding girls, or someone used a term today on a channel that I just saw, Philly in the Philippines. I was watching his live because that's the first thing I saw when I popped this up. But Philly in the Philippines, I totally dug his live. He said, what did he say? Where was I going with that? Dang, I forgot my train of thought. I'm not ignoring you, New Zealand. I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, David H. Yeah. So right. So maybe that law's there for those extreme situations that are doing unsavory things.
Just like the guy.
or yeah, like Vitaly or whatever. I don't want to judge. I've seen one video of the guy, and that was the one video that everybody's seen. I don't know anything else he's done. I haven't watched any of his other videos. I actually don't watch vloggers in general at all. Not because I think I'm too good for them. It's just I've got too much to do. Anyway, I've never seen anything by him except that one video. And when I saw his behavior, I'm just like, what? Like, why would you be so rude and insulting to, well, anyone in general, but specifically when you're... But yes, David, I think you might be right. I think that might be specifically for extreme situations. So at least... Shh! Lexi! So at least they have something to act on if necessary. That might be the best. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm here. That's why we're asking these questions, because we don't know. Hello, Quarry Bafridi. Hello, Quarry Bafridi. I'm sure I mispronounced. Maybe I got your last name better than the first. Okay. Okay, I'll go faster. Sorry. Adrian from New Zealand. I had a good friend from New Zealand in France named Aaron also, interestingly enough, and his wife was, oh crap, Maori? Excuse me if I've got that wrong. Okay, yeah, no, you're not being ignored. I just get too much into the weeds. And that's why I don't do this often, because I focus so much on each comment, and I want to give each comment... Yeah, exactly, Glenn. It's like I have to have like 5 administrators in front of me, all of them with forms. Okay, sign this, sign this. Yes, Ryan, I'm American, but I haven't lived there for a very long time. In the U.S., video without consent depends on the context and location of the recording. Generally, it's permissible to record in public spaces where there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. Yes, David. The other thing about that is that, oh yeah, that reminds me of the point I was going to make. Thank you, David. So, right, so CCTV, security cameras, are they also under the same law? No, no. I've just answered my own question. They're not, because they're not making money. That's about security, not monetization. So no, never mind. But yeah, that's the question I was going to ask. East Coast, North Island. Nice. Welcome. I was in earlier. I'm the one married to a Filipino wife, living here as well. Okay. Well, awesome. And if you were to talk to someone with a video camera, it's called implied consent. Sure, sure. If you talk to someone, I mean, obviously they see the camera. Yeah. Good story. Okay. Feeling down there because I'm hugging the fire. I miss a good fireplace, to be honest. Ah, there's Aaron. There he is. Hey, bro. What's up? Yeah, we're just talking about this new law. NPC Circular number 2025-01. You saw who do what? You make a lot from YouTube. Sadly, Big Daddy, we don't make a lot from YouTube. We don't make a lot from YouTube. But we do have a great community who supports us. And that's probably... It's not probably, it's... The community is what makes a vast majority of what we do possible. And what allows our construction project to move much faster. And Aaron has been a big contributor as well. Ronan, David, Steve is not here.
I don't want to show you.
Yeah, Jhaja wants to cry, Aaron, but she doesn't want to show you. Aaron was extremely generous. He came over here and saw the thing and was like, let's get this thing moving, and gave us a chunk of change, some cheddar. He tossed us some cheddar. How will they know which person you
But-
got consent? That's the question, Glenn. Right. How will they know who you got consent from and who didn't? Secondly, the person who, the complainant, needs to be in the video, from what I understand. They have to provide their ID. They have to provide.
That's
What
really
else?
them.
Huh?
To make sure that's really them.
To make sure it's really
troll.
them, not just a hater. Also, they need to provide evidence.
And where they're from, their address.
Where they're from. Oh, David, here we go. I keep forgetting this point. This is it. I said to Jhaja, I said, you know what? I can understand from one side. Imagine that you're having an affair or cheating on your wife or your husband, whatever, and you're on video with your mistress or your lover, I guess, whatever.
Mistress?
Yeah, mistress or lover, yeah.
Lover is not mistress.
Mistress is female.
It's just for using them.
No.
Anyway.
No, mistress is a regular. Anyway, whatever. So that's okay. And then Jhaja made this great point. She goes, okay, so let's imagine this guy's cheating on his wife. Is he going to file a complaint and say, hey, here's my ID. I'd like to file a complaint. I was with a
married.
prostitute.
I am married.
I'm married. I was with a prostitute. And this guy got me on camera.
Yeah.
Like-
maybe my wife will see that.
Yeah. 1 in 20 billion chance. Maybe my wife is going to see this video. I'm going to file a complaint. Oh, you watched it, Ronan? Yeah. I missed his live by like 5 hours. I didn't even know that guy, but I like him. He's cool. Yeah, who are they going to know who you got consent from and who didn't? So
You have
one,
to go to.
you have to be a Filipino. You have to have some Filipino ID, residency, visa, something to file a complaint in the first place. Then you have to have an ID. So if you have a random Western hater, they can't do anything. Then you need a Filipino who's angry enough. Uh-oh.
Don't give them idea.
Well, it's fine. If they complain, I'll take the videos down. I don't care. Yes, Ryan. Something about blurring faces,
like
yeah.
proof that you already asked them to take down the video but they don't want to.
Right. Which I would. You know what I would do? I would, yeah. So I could save the video, take it down, re-edit it, cut them out, and put it back up. Yeah, I could do that. I agree with what he said about the foreigners being the ones. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Sure, exactly, Ronan. But as Jhaja said, are they going to file? I was with 3 prostitutes and this asshole VIP vlogger over here, right?
Then they're gonna have to go to the court and their wife will know it.
Yeah. It's like they're calling themselves out. Wasn't there a time when you were in Civic where they cautioned you not to show the people in the bar because a lot of the guys did not want to be on? Was that true? Holy smokes, David.
What?
When we were in Civic,
Mm-hmm.
did someone tell us that they didn't want to be in
No.
video? Nah. We weren't doing much. We weren't doing videos in bars then. In fact, the videos then were just like random this and that. We weren't actually trying to do a channel at that point. All right, Ryan. American Canadian. Well, welcome to our humble channel. Speak Swahili. Je parle français, je parle anglais. Après ça, je suis dans les merdes. Donc, voilà. Hi, readers. I'm living here in the Philippines. Now I met your other Aaron earlier. Oh, really? Did you meet Aaron, like in person or here? I asked for your wife to make a blue, red, white, and green bracelet for our newborn baby. She's due next month. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you gonna do it?
How?
What do you mean? With the beads? With the beads, right?
Yeah, how are we gonna send it?
Okay, can you just pay for shipping? We're a bit maxed out here, but the old ladies look at Jhaja. Yeah, you saw that, Aaron? And they do this in several videos I have. I actually like to capture it. They'll just like wander behind her and they're just like looking at her
Or
flip
behind
flop.
something.
They study. Actually, a lot do. Not just old ladies. A lot do. Who's the greatest boxer of all time? All time? Well, I don't know enough about boxing to say all time, but I do like Manny Pacquiao. Did I say it right?
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, yeah, I like him. But he also seems like a humble guy. Tyson's definitely a dirtbag. Manny Pacquiao, yeah, that's right. From Tanzania. Nice. Welcome. Definitely welcome. I love those areas. How about Reunion? Reunion is? That area's cool. Some people are idiots. A lot of people are idiots, yeah. Here on this channel, not so much. And not too many people on the live chats. You know what, guys? Considering we have like 1.7 million views every month, I get like 2 or 3 douchebag comments a day. It's pretty small. That's pretty small. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, so Ryan says LB Express and I'll pay Gcash. Okay, so you have to make the bracelet.
Is that serious?
But how much for the bracelet, Ryan?
No, I don't have to pay. You don't have to pay.
Hey, I'm not asking him for $300. I'm just saying, like, you have
Where
to
are they
take time to
from?
make a bracelet. Yeah, where are you at, Ryan? Ah, Gary. I invited Gary. So I sent an email to Gary. I said, come to our live chat. So is Gary Reynolds, babe?
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Aaron M said 200. Okay. $200, babe. A bracelet.
What? That's so expensive.
It's Jhaja of Off Grid Island Family and Morena Brats making the bracelet for him exclusively. No, it's not a lot.
$200 or 200 pesos?
$200.
Why?
What do you mean,
It's
why?
expensive.
No, it's not. Babe, it's time out of your life to make a bracelet. It's worth
For
every
the
penny.
baby. Why would you charge a baby? It's just a gift.
Ryan lives in... Okay, cool. All right, well, tell you what, Ryan. Pay for the bracelet, forget about the shipping. So, I thought maybe you're in a Western country. Okay. Because sending to a Western country can cost incredible. Hello, Red Misha. Austria. I was just throwing numbers out there. No, $200 is fine.
Oh my god.
Shipping included. Time is money, babe. Your time is valuable. You're going to put effort and love into it. You're going to send it to him. For a newborn baby. Aww. Aww. Congrats. Aww. That's so cute.
Are you serious? Did
Aw.
he say okay for that?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Ryan, you good for $200? 200 pesos? Aaron, you're definitely not on our team anymore. You can go back to Panglao. First time on live chat, yeah. Okay. So Gary, welcome. Glad you came. So Gary Reynolds is the one who's sponsored already a trip to a doctor visit for Jhaja, as well as what else?
For the flooring.
The flooring. Basically reconstruction of their house. So awesome.
Yeah, but it's not overall yet, and anyone who wants to be part of it will be welcome.
I think we're gonna make do with what he sent. Yeah. He said, if it's not enough, he will contribute more.
Okay,
Yeah.
we will ask Ray
Let's
tomorrow
start with 50.
for how many bags of cement and gravel.
We'll
and
ask
stuff.
Ray. Yeah, we'll ask Ray.
Yeah, for 10
Honestly,
bags
he's the
plus.
only one we trust as far as construction goes here.
Yep.
Aw, Ryan, congratulations. Aw. He's got a newborn baby. Is it boy or girl?
Boy nga. Baby
Boy? Okay. Name? Yeah, so welcome Gary. Yeah, also Aaron M, you might know already, Australian as well.
What is a good partner for purple, Daddy? For violet?
Jack.
Daddy,
Nice.
what's the good
Like how old, Ryan?
what's the good partner for violet? Orange? Green? What's the good
Ask me, not them.
oh yeah. What's the good partner for the
Blue.
blue? Which blue? Light blue or
Yes,
dark
light blue.
blue? This?
Yeah. Me and my wife, 34. What do you mean 34? You and your wife are both 34? July 19. Oh, okay. Oh,
No,
awesome,
it's
man.
close to my birthday.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't normally do live, so. Okay, nice. Yeah, good day, Gary. Thank you so much for your generosity and love. It's awesome. Gotta understand, right now we're going through some really rough times. This house was supposed to be much more progressed for the visit of my son from France. Because the thing is, I have to... Alright, Ryan. I have to impress the mother of my son so that she will allow him to come on his own in the future, which I think will probably happen. And as Jhaja says, leave it in God's hands, and that's what I do. I totally believe that. But you know, it's still... Do you have an OnlyFans? No, we don't.
He does.
Huh? You want OnlyFans? You sure? Stop it. Solar fan. Yeah, we have solar fan. Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted, when my ex shows up and sees this, because she's, you know, she's going to be doing investigative, like, is it safe here for him and all that, which I'm sure will be fine. I think so. I think it's going to be okay. I just hope this place to look a little more like an actual house, and maybe we'll get close there, but anywho, I guess we're drifting off topic, so... Well, Ryan, super congratulations. That's awesome. So you and your wife are both 34? It's really hard to find someone over 25 that's not a scammer, liar, cheater, etc. Says most of the people I know, including myself. All right, Lycan. Seriously. Yeah, okay, so Gary, no problem. Definitely, when you come over, hang out with us. We'll chill, all that. I don't think you did, Aaron. You have nothing, Aaron. You got nothing on that. It's just a little... Huh?
Stop.
Not even showing, huh? Oh, you know what? YouTube might not even like that, actually, now. YouTube's getting very, Well, Ryan, send, You know what? Can't they post their stuff on our community thing now?
Who?
Anyone, like
Yeah,
our
they can.
people? So can Ryan post?
Yeah.
Or we have to approve or
Yeah,
something?
they can tag us
Ryan.
on their YouTube.
Post your wedding stuff on our channel. Go to community. Aw, so cute. I love it, Ryan. My name is Aaron, and I'm a big silly. Stop it. For 20 bucks? For 20 bucks, I'll clutch my pearls. Doko. Well, Well, congratulations, Ryan. Very happy to hear that. We're all about relationship and like love and commitment and family and all that sort of stuff. Stop it, Aaron. Seriously. Sorry, Gary. You might be new here. We're just being silly, by the way. Never been to Bahal. Would like to meet you. Definitely do it. Do it. Meet Jhaja's family as well. So, well, American, but yeah, I haven't lived in the U.S. for 20 plus years. But Gary, yeah, definitely come over and hang out. So what we're gonna do is start with what you already sent, and we're gonna make that go as far as possible. I'm not a big support. So, okay, there was one situation when someone contributed money to help someone build a house, and then they also charged for labor for building their own house where resources were gifted. So what Jhaja and I would want to do is manage to make sure that the money's being spent appropriately, which sounds boring, but anyway. I know you did, Aaron. That's true. Aaron got you $20 for showing his nipple. That's not bad.
Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for your tawdriness. Gary, you still there? Okay, Ryan. Yeah, okay. I finally got all that crap done. But, yeah. 13A visa. Spousal, married visa. All that. Yeah. Prince. Rundahawa. Nice. Hahaha. 20. I gave 50 just to see her shave. Did you really? Ronan? Did he give 50 when you shaved my knee?
No, Aaron.
He said.
The other Aaron.
No, that's Ronan.
No, for the other Aaron this morning. He gave 50 to challenge.
To Aaron?
To the super chat. He gave 50 to the super chat.
For Aaron to shave his knee? And he did?
No.
Huh. So you got scammed, Ronan.
No, he didn't know.
You got scammed. Yeah, I agree with you, Glenn. I think that's where we're at. Because honestly, when I first read the law, I was like, that's pretty much ends the channel. I mean, like, fair enough. People love our family. They like to see what we do and all. But a large part of it is how we interact with the community. A large part of it, you know, like the charity stuff and all that. We're walking around buying a mattress for Jhaja's family. I gotta blur everyone's faces except for the mom and Jhaja, and maybe Jhaja too, because she's a minor. You know, it's like, what do you got left? It's like a weird numb. It's like you just took tranquilizers, right? Okay, good, Gary. Ryan, would you like to get a wax? Let's go get a wax. Hmm.
So silly, Daddy.
I know. I like to be silly. I've always been silly. My mom taught me silliness. My Filipina aunt taught me silliness. My dad is pretty silly, actually. Can be. It was this morning for Aaron and his knee shave. 50 wasn't going to cover it? Wow. Okay, Ryan, let's go. You and me waxing together. Who's going to send us to the spa? Who's gonna sponsor Ryan and I at the spa? Alright. Sorry, Gary. This is not a good introduction for you, but we're actually pretty normal people here. But yes, we like to goof around. Okay, so... Okay. So from another vlogger friend of ours who is reasonably well known, says this. From what I understand, it's new guidelines that's been issued. It's not a new law, so normally guidelines are not taken seriously. But time will tell. Just to be safe for now, you need a disclaimer in your video saying if anyone wants to be removed from the video, message me here. Also putting everyone taking part in this video has consented to be filmed should be okay. I can see the YouTube policies trying to hit vloggers hard with complaints. People that walk and film public areas might have problems. Okay, well, I don't know. I have to go pee, babe. Can you continue?
Hi, Ronin. How are you? Guess what I'm doing, guys? Who wants to buy my painting? Fuck.
I need that.
Where did it fall?
From the freezer. I got it, babe. I got it. Continue.
Careful. There's some here. Careful, don't touch it. Here, to put some here. Oh my gosh, I'm wet now. To put that on the paper bag. Ryan Sheehan. I have to change, guys. Wait. Pangit. We just didn't want to cause you concern with our antics. Still not done.
Would you mind if I got another one?
I thought you have another one on the fridge.
No. Only got two. Please don't wear bare feet here. Hmm?
I need facial na, guys. Look at me.
Babe? Would you be upset if I got a replacement?
No, I just don't want you to go.
It won't take me long. Hmm?
What are you painting tomorrow? Mom's house and the back and then the bathroom. Good morning, Steve. How are you? How are you? Are you home?
Is it okay, babe?
Okay.
Did I do a good job cleaning?
You don't need to do something good to get something good.
Yeah, I do.
How many you gonna buy?
Only one.
You gonna drink one there first before you come home?
No. Hey, no. I told you. I don't want to get hammered. I just want to have a little. Do we have a pen here?
Outside.
That's embarrassing.
Why? People make mistakes. It's okay. Sometimes you just need to be imperfect.
Okay. Just let that dry a bit, and then I'm gonna sweep when I get back. Don't walk that way. On bare feet, yeah.
So messy. Huh?
That's a good way to say it.
What?
You said,
What?
sometimes I need to be imperfect.
You are imperfect. Most of the time. Is it true? Like, they said artists who have very colorful art are the ones who are very lonely and dark and stuff like that. And then the artists who have like dark arts, they're the one who's happy and stuff. Is that true? We believe in that. I don't believe in that. Hi, Siege. Next project is still the roof. That's all. Still the roof and then the kitchen. I know it's gonna take time. Lord, thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you. Can you say no to that fish over there? Those lover fish. Can you say no? And this cat with one eye and the blue burning eye and the heart. Can you say no to that? It's my thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. Hi Clifton. Guten Morgen. It's a beautiful day. Let's go this way. It's a beautiful day. Oh my gosh. Now it's my hair. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's so beautiful. Ah! Shit! Talaga! We're so imperfect tonight, guys. It just fell on my beautiful... Ay, nako. Hay, nako! Talaga. It's a beautiful day. Grabe! The painting by the door I would sell for 700. That's not mine though. That's not my own art. I just copy it. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Need to worry, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. That's too much. Gosh. What's the Tagalog? Tagalog is Tagalog. By the way, thank you so much for David H. for these massive sets of art set. It's all complete. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. so pretty, so beautiful. Social ka ba at ba't nag-English? Wow, thank you, Ronnie. Yeah. I was researching a suburb to move to in Melbourne, Australia today, and 80 language was spoken at home. The second coming after English Tagalog. Wow. It's the same old feeling that begins. It's the one we had back then. We were too young to know when it was free. Somehow some things never change. Even one wasn't full of pain. It's bringing right on that we did before. To get another chance, anything it takes. Maybe this time, there's a love in that heart. Maybe now they can't hold it. Ronin, are you still working? Are you on your work? Do you even go home? Why you don't go home? And it feels so right. Maybe this time, love Ronin. Love Ronin. I just realized that it sounds like your name. Love Ronin. She smiled like she used to smile way back then. But of course, what's of course? I'm working remote from the apartment. It's your apartment there? I might have to do a live when I'm there helping paint that house. Of course! Of course, Aaron. No problem. No problemo. Sinira siya sa puso mo. Nagawang sita ng tuwad ko. Pagkukulang ba ako? Sinira siya tiniwan mo. Nagawang tuwad ko. Where's Who's Australian here? I live off this Alona community. So the one that you showed me, you are on the base. It's not your apartment. Huh? I'm an awesome. Yeah, but who else? Is Ron far from you, Aaron? What I show you was the view of what I could see from. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh. Are you in Dubai? Are you in Dubai? Am I right? Or am I left? What state? Quite. So is quite close to Saudi? What am I saying? Is quite is quite close to is quite close to what is that called? Iraq or Iran? What is it called? Israel. Are they close to Israel? This means the northeast corner of Israel. Yes, Saudi Arabia border Kuwait as well as Iraq. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you're not you're not locked down there. Are you locked down there? Why don't you just stay in the Philippines or somewhere else? Are you gonna lock out there? Lock in? I don't know. I don't talk to John. Iran borders with Iraq, not far from Kuwait. That's why I can see the rockets coming from Iran at night. Ah. Where did you get it? Down there?
Yeah.
Or-
No, I told Ray went to get some Ray's brother's there
Mm-hmm.
and cousin,
Mm-hmm.
so I gave them a couple as well.
What do you mean couple?
Couple beers. They could have a good time.
How many is couple?
Well, I bought them 2. Is that bad?
No. Did you buy in Giselle?
You mean Jessom?
Giselle. Did you buy there on the far away? Or
Yeah.
just down there?
No, Malid. Yeah, it's Giselle, right? Yeah. I like this. So what are we deciding about the law?
Do you even love me, Daddy?
Oh yeah, very much.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. 1000%.
I don't get flowers. No. It's like if you love me, It's already got in your mind.
Why am I gonna get flowers here, babe?
Yeah, you always don't know.
No, always don't know.
Yeah, you
That's not
don't know
true.
how to find ways. I thought in video we find ways.
Where? In video.
Yeah, that's the commercial in video. We find ways. I think that topic is already finished.
Okay, that's fine. I think I'm done with it anyway. I think I have a good understanding about it. Right? I think the main thing is to protect, like... is David still there?
David, are you here? Hello.
Steve is there.
Steve, yes. He just get in. He just woke up.
Hi, Steve. Welcome to our little
Wake me
vlog.
up inside. Wake
So-
me up inside.
Yeah, I'm back now. I, put a beer in the freezer, and it fell out. Did you show the ring?
What ring?
Show. What do you mean, what ring?
What ring?
That one.
Yeah, there's nothing in here.
Oh my gosh, that's it. Let's go. Spanking. Come on.
I already showed them.
18 karat.
I want 100 carat.
Alright, David.
100. Basically a melted gold. Just kidding.
So I think the law, basically, if it was going to be enforced, like, I read the whole thing. Okay. Alright, David, tie your shoes.
Maybe
Wait a
we're
second.
done with it.
We're done?
Yes. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day, David. Have a good rest.
Have a
for
good
your
rest
work.
of your night, David.
No, he's going to work.
Oh,
He's gonna tie his shoes,
shoes to go to work.
to go to bed.
To go to bed, yeah. He sleeps in his shoes.
You guys.
Yeah, thanks to Gary. Yeah.
Thank you, Gary. You have a very, very good heart.
Definitely. And we don't want to... We want to make sure that... No.
Go to the market, get you 100 carrots.
You need a charger or no?
Huh?
You don't need a charger? You need or no?
No. Yeah, I kind of, yes.
Okay, well.
A little bit.
Here.
Gimme, please. Sir Aaron, how are you?
Alyssa, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Not you.
Oh, the other Aaron. Nobody likes me anymore.
Come on in and say
How far do you bike, David?
from
How many kilometers?
paradise.
Or miles, I guess.
Wow, David. Bike on the go. Feeling good, like I should.
So basically, anyone who's been in a video before already consented, right?
Why?
Because they know they're in the video.
Yeah.
So there we are. T Arizona. Well, it's not a small way, Gary. There's nothing small about it. It's a big deal. It's very cool. But we have a plan to make sure that funds are not misused and all that sort of stuff. Right, babe?
Yeah, especially if we're going to pay workers.
Yeah.
They could just do it for a month instead of 5 days.
Bye, David. Yeah, Aaron's on duty tomorrow, so... And if he doesn't paint properly, we're going to whip him. Actually, I have lots of stuff here to motivate Aaron. Let's just put it that way. Hey, babe, someone wrote in Tagalog, I think. That's right. Painting with some burlesque.
What's burlesque?
I think some naughty whips and stuff for Aaron. If he doesn't paint properly, we're gonna
why
punish
is
him.
that even used for?
Ask Ronan.
God.
You know, I don't know.
Why is that? Why
Don't
why
blame
do
me.
you use that?
Don't blame me for what Ronan said.
Why you use that on
Ooh.
bed? What does it do?
Hmm?
What does it do on bed? Why you do that on bed? Why is it like?
Babe, it's for people who can't receive pleasure in a normal way, so they need all kinds of weird stuff.
No. Joke lang.
Like the people who go to like the caves and the dungeons.
Oh my gosh!
S&M
Why?
and all that. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Like Aaron, he
Isn't
said
it
he needs a
scary?
good whipping, so you know, it's we shouldn't judge Aaron, huh?
Mm.
For his need for punishment. You guys, I drove a truck because I was a farm boy. And what is this gold digging channel about? It's about digging gold. What do you think?
Where's
Gosh.
the gold?
Seriously.
Give me my gold.
Oh, there, babe.
Yes, I see now.
Well, I can continue. I will continue.
Oh shit.
Okay, can you get back? Go. Now. You're done. Go.
Wait. I know how. Baby, stop.
No, you're gonna hurt
Stop.
yourself. No, and then you're gonna blame me. No,
No.
I got it.
I know. I can see much better
You
than
didn't see this one.
Well, I'm just
That
starting.
one.
Stop pulling me.
And that one.
Stop pulling me.
And that one.
See, there's many little bits here.
This
Vincent
is gonna wait
can
for it
get
to dry.
Vincent can get hurt with this.
So I'm gonna sweep, babe.
I thought you're gonna get the dustpan.
Ah, I have a better one. Let it dry. I'm gonna get the vacuum.
No.
Why no?
Ow! Fuck!
Okay, get away now. That's enough.
Oh, shit.
Babe, that's enough. No more.
Ah.
Here. Get over here. I'm gonna get the vacuum. Out.
Look.
Okay, put it in the dustpan. Get away. I'm gonna get the vacuum. Go.
Wait, there's another one. Oh, big one here.
Can you please go over there?
No, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna get boo-boo.
Go that way then.
There's another big one here. Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
Sit down. There now.
Wait, I still have. Stop it.
Please, babe, sit down.
Oh, why are there like very small ones? They're in my palm.
Oh my gosh, babe. Sit down now.
I am sit down. Baby, get the vacuum, please. Or it's not gonna do with the vacuum because it's heavy. Baby, get the broom and the dustpan, please.
Where's the dustpan?
Outside. You've been going outside many times.
think so, Steve. And you know what? I think the Rosales family is like kind of big shots there, no? That's what someone told us anyway. Yeah, maybe it's the neighbors. Heard stories by some drivers here in Perth. What are we talking about?
Your face, Daddy.
What the heck we're talking about?
No.
Hi, Gala TV. Oficial.
Truck drivers.
Okay. I see, Aaron. Cause I need you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Have to close my eyes. Wow. Oh my goodness, yeah. Let's talk about Uber Eats. Oh, that sounds boring too. Alright, let's change the subject, you guys. Something else? I mean, here in the Philippines, you also see drivers who throw their trash out the windows, yeah?
I see your phone, baby.
No?
Open it on the table, please.
Testify. Well. Very original, Mattia. Nice. Eggplants. You forgot the water sprinkles before them. No, this is not the new room. It's actually the first room. So this room that we're in now was built to be a garage for the Pajero. But then Jhaja did a bunch of paintings on the walls, and we made it kind of like our little art gallery-ish, sort of. So we can't turn it into a garage again. So for now, the garage is at Ray's house. We pay him monthly for storing the Pajero. Well, we don't, yeah. Oh, you mean Google search, really? Hmm. Maybe we got ourselves on the radar just for even talking about this. Who knows? I'm searching it right now. Okay. Well, I don't see where, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, you know what? Ultimately, as Jhaja says, it's in God's hands, whatever. It is what it is, so... It is what it is, so maybe God's kicking us in the pants to focus more on the sustainability, self-sustainability stuff, which we've always been striving towards. So we're thinking about like building another chicken coop by the Kubo and growing tomatoes and vegetables and all that sort of stuff. And our channel will change a bit. Oh, the DMV, awesome. Department of Misery and something. Jhaja's PayPal is not working. We sent a new one. No, Jhaja's PayPal does not work. It's the PayPal we normally...
I already did. Thank you, Ron.
Can you pin that link? I can't.
I already did.
Oh, okay. So, if anyone wants to contribute just a little bit more to our project, buy carrots for Jhaja? Okay. That's what I want to do. So, I decided I'm going to stop buying crypto. I've got the crypto that I want. I'm not going to buy anymore. Yeah, so the rest goes to Jhaja. Maybe I shouldn't announce how here. But, yeah. Definitely some gold. But we have CCTV, thanks to Steve. So. Yeah, my little, well, your gold chocolate. My golden chocolate. Yeah, I think you should have one of those bounty. It'll cheer you up.
Huh?
You should have a bounty.
No, I'm already sad.
Sad? Why?
Because...
Oh, Snoopy Loo, would you rather watch a tree go or
those, baby.
or a pea grow? A pea? I think a pea would grow faster than a tree, right? Ah, okay. So in the okay, I know DMV is Department of Motor Vehicles, which is like the land of misery. Oh, what song is that? There's a song about the DMV. I think it's Beastie Boys.
$100 carats.
Okay, I'll buy you 100 carrots tomorrow at the market. I gotta get Jhaja some more carrots. Hi, Tony. Tony Prado. Hello. I made a big kerfuffle, guys. Hmm?
What's the problem?
Like a big mistake. Remember Little Britain? The kerfuffle? Maybe you're not talking to them. Huh? Okay, I will.
Hi Tony, there's no comments, Daddy.
You smell. She's painting.
No, I wanna finish this.
She's gonna finish the painting tonight, guys. Are you gonna do a painting for Aaron?
Aaron, do you want more painting?
Fell down. I know it would.
Huh?
The
What?
Japanese soldier fell down.
Yeah. Aaron, do you want more painting?
Biden fan. Well, you're thoroughly brainwashed.
Are you there, Aaron? Are you there?
goodness.
Hi.
So, you like old men
Are you-
who sniff small children? And who has a video, literally? Oh, let me see if I can find that video again. No, it's very funny. Hey, if it's on YouTube, it's okay, right?
Not on ours. Yes.
I mean, it really doesn't take a lot of research to...
Yes, I will give you if you want.
Okay, it's not on YouTube anymore, maybe. Yeah, Creepy Joe. Yeah, you still got lots of that. Look, people who study mannerisms around kids and all that, it's obvious. Hey, Hambone! Welcome, bro! I love your comments on our channel, by the way. Extremely creative and
Sounds good, that's all?
outside of the box.
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Seriously, Aaron? That's all you said? Wow. There's no enthusiasm there, is there? Yeah. Hey, Hambone. Oh, totally dig your comments, man. You're definitely a mofo we could have a few beers with and some chats, obviously. You know what's going on. You're a very aware person. I do have a sister, and yeah, she's single. She has 2 daughters. As far as I know, she's single. Okay, let's do it, bro. I would love to hang out and have a couple beers. Aaron. Oh, you're being naughty now, huh? Oh, okay. No, we made a big fuss, didn't we, today on the live? No soup for you. Next.
What is it?
It's a reference to Seinfeld. No soup for you. Just wrapping up project. Okay, cool. Why do people get so excited about coming onto and it's word? Like, what does that do for you, Game Pro? How do you benefit by that? Like, are you that bored? Romania. You're so beautiful. Wow. You've got a Romanian chick that thinks you're beautiful, babe. That's complimentary. Romanians are hot. Huh? She might be like super hot and like complimenting you.
No.
You should be like, oh.
No, Aaron, this is really for you. I already talked to Aaron about that. That's why I'm finishing it.
Yeah, that's better, Aaron. Come on, dude. Where are all the gold diggers at? Right here. Right there. That's the gold digger right there. She's digging so much gold. My pockets are empty. I have nothing in my pockets because of that girl right there. She takes it all. I give her a carrot every morning. I know, right? It is lucky. Got a gold digger right here. She's a good one too. She can dig my gold all night long. As long as she wants. Hmm? No eye contact. Yeah, you can't have eye contact to get your soup. She would poison you for money in a heartbeat for her 3 kids. She doesn't have 3 kids, she has 10. I mean, come on, dude. Pay attention, Judy. Oh, Judy, drag her. Karen, come on. She's got 10 kids. I support them all. And she abuses me every day, all day long. I get nothing out of it at all. And you're totally right. Yep. You nailed it. Aaron's a gold digger.
She's taking care of her sick mom.
I'd be a better gold digger than her. Send a photo. Alright, Combin. Send a photo. Let's see how hot you are. How much gold do you think you can dig? Because she already dug it all anyway. She's using you. Oh, I hope so. Oh yeah, she does use me. She uses me in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. Oh, she does use me. Definitely. No, I feel like a sex slave. And to be honest, I'm tired of it. It's ruining me. I can't even sleep anymore. Every waking moment, it's like, come here, baby. And I'm like, can I just sleep for a minute? Hey, we can handle this douchebags, by the way. I love you too, Philip. Hey guys, that stuff about like she's using you or gold digger, not worried, just to let you know. I'm constantly hitting on millions of bodies. Yeah. Okay, I don't even know what that is, Hambone. But I like the middle-aged thing. The thing about that is here in the Philippines, as you know, if they're middle-aged, single, hot, and interesting, there's an issue. Why does she look Cambodian? Because she is. My gosh.
What do you think?
What do you think? Seriously. Can you bring me some chopstick? My lips hurt real bad. Yeah, she is
just
Filipino.
joking, huh?
She is
Don't get
Filipino.
offended.
Yeah, Aaron, sorry, don't get upset about. Yeah, we're just goofing around. Be right back. BRB, bring your own beer? Alright. Bahakita. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd be getting some of that tonight. Or at least tomorrow morning.
Aaron.
Aaron, are you offended? Did we piss you off? Sorry. We tend to do that sometimes. Totally unintentional. I know, right, Hambone? So here's the thing, man. Oh my goodness, we've had this discussion a million times. Foreigner comes here, he wants to meet a girl, late 20s, early 30s. Always you're going to get screwed over. You will always get screwed over. If they're beautiful. Now, the only exception might be if they're widowed, recently widowed. So that's my advice. If you're an older guy, you want a girl age appropriate, find a widow. And that sounds a bit macabre, but anyway. Aaron, you're getting angry. Can you simmer down? Okay, I think we need to block Aaron.
Chill, Aaron, chill.
Let's block Aaron. No, he's getting angry. Let's block him now. Okay. Aaron, I'm going to time you out. Let's see. Can I block? How do I block? I'm blocking you, Aaron. You're getting angry. I can see you're getting riled up.
Aaron is spamming.
Oh, crap. He's not far away, is he?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know. That's a Hambone. How old are you, if you don't mind my asking? If you don't mind my asking, that's the thing, dude. So, the first girl I met in Southeast Asia was 33. Okay, and then she said, "Yeah, I've got a son." I was like, "Well, okay, that's whatever, no big deal." Year and a half, and everybody's So my friends were the CEO of the company and all this, and they're like, "Yeah, that girl's a pro and all this." And I'm like, "Shut the f! You guys are just jealous and all that." I didn't want to listen, right? And then she's like, "Oh, also I have 2 other kids by this Chinese mafia something." I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess we can still work around that." What?
No, the under your feet is moving.
I was like, okay, I think that's okay, that's fine, all this. And then another kid and all this, and then whatever. Aaron, you're sounding really angry, dude. I think we're going to have to cut you off. Okay, say goodbye to Aaron. Okay, you're blocked. Yeah, so that's the problem here. No girl between the age of 25 and the rest is single, hot, interesting.
No.
Right?
18 years old. Depends on where they grew up and who they were with.
Oh, I'm not saying 18 is the answer or younger is the answer. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if they're 25 to whatever, to like 40 and attractive and interesting and single, something's up. No? No? Oh my gosh, you don't listen to anything, babe.
If they're what?
Okay. Mid-50s.
It depends on where they live.
Yeah, I know. Me too, man. Hambone, I was the same, dude. I tried and I tried and I tried. As all I found was liars, scammers, and cheaters again and again and again and again. So, when I was Christian Filipina, literally at the point when I said to myself, okay, I'm just going to be single for the rest of my life. I put down the age thing to 19 or 20 and met Jhaja. You were what, 22 at the time? Poor Mary. Well, no. What, babe? No, I'm just saying, like, yeah. Yeah, Gary. Well, that's the thing, man. It's like there's a lot to be said for maturity and all that. That's awesome and wonderful. But if a woman is in her 30s and single in the Philippines and interesting, something is up. That's it. Unless they just lost their husband, which sounds dark, but Yeah, exactly. 25 to 21. Yeah, about.
It's
Hot
much
look is.
better if you're the first foreign guy in their life.
Yeah, yeah. I think she's right about that. If you're the first foreigner guy in their life, if she's already had 3 or 4 foreigners, then yeah,
It's already
yeah. Yesterday's meatloaf. Yeah, yeah. I know. Well, that's why I married her, Kalbin Ing. That's why I married her. Well, why'd you guys delete his message? It's good. That is why I married her.
why?
Because she's cool. Smart girl. Okay, well, anyway. Morena to Bonita. Mario. Mario, where are you from? Yeah, anywho, so. Mm-hmm. Same time. There's no easy street. There's no easy street. None. 0. There's no easy answer at all.
But
When it
you
comes to
guys,
like
if you
dating,
find someone, you need to be patient for them
yeah.
because
Mario.
if you're the first foreign guy,
I love
you need
Mexico.
to be patient because it will be worth it.
Yeah, you just have to be patient and just let whatever happens happen. Yeah, right. Exactly, Hambone. I think that's it. Oh, dude, I'm not worried about. Yeah, not worried about the baggage at all. As long as there's not like a bunch of Western players. I probably told you my story, I guess. Sounds like I did. You already know. But, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, there's no easy answer. There's no easy answer. That's all. There's just no easy answer. It's like, you know, in the West, you do this age-appropriate thing, which is your age divided by half plus 7, right? All of them are scammers. All of them are, but yeah. So tomorrow we're going to continue painting.
I think I'm not gonna finish this tonight.
Why?
Still too much. Be patient.
I think you did a great job, though.
I wasn't easy even before this.
Yeah, even patience maybe
I
is
am
not.
pain in the butthole.
You have a pain in the butthole, or you are?
I am a pain in the butthole. In your butthole.
Oh, that's true. But maybe I like a pain in the butt.
I don't.
Did you get my joke? Oh my gosh, too serious, babe.
Painting with slave labor.
Mm-hmm. And whippings coming tomorrow. You know, the Filipino broom is very good at whipping, Aaron, by the way. Yeah, I think widow is absolutely the best scenario. Definitely. It sounds really dark, but I think it's true. I think it's true. Okay, so a guy in his 40s or 50s comes to the Philippines looking for wife material. His best option is going to be what? Age-wise?
40.
40. Okay, so there's a 40-year-old woman who's interesting, attractive, and single. Why?
You know, guys, there's still like 38 or 40 years old woman that's really taking care of their body and stuff like that.
Where?
Healthy.
Well, Aaron, you're
Very
gonna
rare
get
though.
some more, that's for sure.
It's very rare.
Madrid? En Espagne?
I think it's gonna be funny to see me in my 40s.
On what?
In my
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Think you look like your mom?
Hope not.
420? Okay. Whatever. Madrid, Spain? Yeah, David.
Is David still there?
Well, yeah. Yeah, David's here. Here's the thing, Hambone. Like, okay. So, generally, women are done with men when they get into their 40s, right? After their 40s, they kind of are happy not having a man. So, it kind of works out with the older guy. The older guy kicks off. I told Jhaja to just roll me into the ocean on a wheelchair. And then she's gonna be single with 2 houses and all that. So, right? Yeah, I know, Combin.
Do you think I'm gonna be single?
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to see me cry? Do you really want
Ew!
What?
You fart!
I know, Combin. Thank you very much. I don't know why you got timed
Don't
out.
think
Anyway, it
without
happens. Whatever. She's doing makeup. Oh, no. No. She's doing her own makeup, but... Yeah, so Hambone. Yeah, we could definitely hang out. That's the thing, man. It's such a dilemma, right? It's like, yeah, you're either stuck with the young little riffraff over here, or you got the old hags.
So, you're so mean. You think you're not the old dog.
Oh, I still have something to offer here.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think when I walk about town, I don't get some eyeball? I get some eyeball. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Steve's back now.
I know you stare at them too. You even wink at them.
Oh. Show that, babe. Show that. It's so sexy. Don't get killed. Well, you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. I'm living my best life. I'm having a good time. I have a beautiful baby boy, a horrible wife. So, you know, it is what it is. Maybe she'll stab
Horrible
me.
wife for 8 years. What the heck?
8 years. Wow. Okay. It feels like 20 million, but okay, I guess.
If you have a horrible wife, guys,
They want to see me. They don't want to
it's
see
not
you.
gonna last
Put it back.
for years.
They only want to see me, babe. Oh, it's okay, Aaron. So, I haven't had any beer in 3 weeks, and
Rosales is Jehan's last name, family name.
Tiffany, I love your name. I love that name, Tiffany. That's a good name, Tiffany. 80s. Why are you gonna hurt me?
Okay, you don't love my name?
Oh my gosh, it's not that. It's a good name.
can't
See?
believe
Coleman
Aaron.
says
I can't believe Aaron still loves
teeth.
something else beside me.
I think Tiffany is a good name. Tiffany, Vivian, and Veronica. So when we have a child, those are going to be the 3 names. When we have a girl.
Wow, those are the names I'm not gonna pick.
What are you going to pick? Daphne? Salopin? Habib? What names are you going to pick? Alright, James, let's go. Question. Sounds good. Just really fast. Or fast. Okay. I'm leaning more towards Vivian. If it's a girl, Vivian.
No.
Then what? We're gonna name her Betsy? Yes, Streamer Clips, you're absolutely right. Hey. What's the name?
What? I don't know.
Gertrude. How about Gertrude? Huh? More than a tad. Ciao, amore. Well, there's not gonna be ladyboys around here. Alright, David. Welcome back. Clean with Emma. Yeah, we're good. Mahlaba. Hold bet here. I used to know a bit more Arabic, but it's very gamai now. Slapper, not gonna do that. Youssef, so you guys are really into that, like, beating, punishing sort of thing, huh? Yeah, well. Hey, babe. Jhaja is such a gorgeous woman. I'm an old white 52-year-old. What? What are you doing, babe?
I'll go to bed now.
You going to bed?
Good night, guys.
Okay. Alright, Ronan. Peace out. Just gonna finish this and go to bed as well, obviously. Old white, 52-year-old white woman still can't thank y'all, our darling couple. Well, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. I really appreciate having a mature white woman here. I don't know where you're from. I'd like to know more. Thanks for coming. It's very nice. I like that. It's nice. It's nice to have someone with an open mind and all that here. So, Andy, well, it happens. Whatever. Okay, I'll go to the market and buy some carrots. You're kind of cringy. What do I care? Go. What do I give a shit? From Indonesia. I like Indonesia. Bali. I didn't like Jakarta too much. The traffic was horrible, not big into the cities. Bali was nice. Kentucky, okay. What do you do there in Kentucky? I'm drinking Red Horse only because they didn't have any Pilsen. And it's only number 2, by the way. Do for a living, so I used to buy and sell internationally collector cars. Porsches. Mostly Porsche. Mustang, Corvette, Ferrari. Pharmaceutical technician. Wow, okay. Okay. How'd you find our channel, Tiffany? Indonesia is very interesting. I like Bali. I like the Zen, you know, the temple music stuff is very cool. So, trick driver, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about Laura Youssef. I don't care about haters or... None of it bothers me, to be honest. They can just talk their shit. Look, anyone who comes to a channel like this and talks crap... Let me make myself a little more presentable, shall I? Anyone who has time to come to a channel like ours and talk crap obviously doesn't have a much going on in their own life. So, okay, Andy, trying to be like me when you grow up. So, what you should do is go on Christian Filipino. Just scrolling through. Well, nice. Well, welcome. This is our channel. Check out some of our videos, by the way. Off-Grid Island Family. I guess that's probably not marked here, but... Actually, this is our live stream, which is Morena Brat's Off-Grid Philippines, but our main channel is Off-Grid Island Family. So check it out, watch some videos. No, I do live here. I've lived here for almost 6 years now. Yeah. Married, Filipina, all that. Have a beautiful baby boy. He's so amazing. Yes, big car auctions. Yes, Chris. Yep. I actually ran cars through Scottsdale's. What is it? Arizona? Can't even remember anymore. It's been so long. Yeah. I ran a 57 Thunderbird. Porsche 911 RS. Yep. My thing was collector cars, international trading, actually. Babe, Tiffany says, I love that your wife has a soft spot for children. Mm-hmm. So when I met her, that was... So here's the weird thing. Well, it's not weird. So my original dating profile on Christian Filipina was like, you know, I'm an international car dealer, you know, I speak French and blah, 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 and all this stuff. Like, trying to be cool and fancy, right? I just kept meeting these highly educated, I wouldn't say intelligent, educated, that's the best way to say it. University, academically educated females, and then it was just deathly boring. And yeah, then I met her, and I was like, okay, what made you move? Well, I'm getting into that right now, Andy. So in Europe, excuse me, in Europe I had 2 garages, lots of cars. I had Mustangs, Corvettes, Porsches, Jaguars, and all this stuff, right? Which sounds really cool, like actually sort of cool. You know, magazines would contact me, say, can we use some of your cars in the magazines? We'll have some models. So I'm doing photos, you know, French models and all this and all that. But outside of that, the food is amazing. Of course, the baking, the boulangerie is amazing. The baking is amazing as well. What else? I had extremely rich friends who were eccentric, and that made them interesting and fun and cool. But outside of that, it was deathly boring. Deathly boring. Deathly boring. It was really boring. Extremely boring. It was the same thing all the time. Beautiful houses, beautiful castles, beautiful this, beautiful that. It was always the same. I got tired of it. I needed something different. Some adventure. The Philippines is kind of like the Wild West. You know, it's very edgy. And Chris from Double Trouble in Asia often says this. Philippines is very like edgy, you know? It's more, you don't feel the weight of government on your shoulders all the time. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So, Barrett Jackson, yeah. Yes, Barrett Jackson. Yep. I ran some cars through Barrett Jackson as well. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do all that shit. So, like, up here. 935. So, actually, yeah, like, I flew to Japan. I bought a 1973 RS Carrera. 2.7 liter. Canary yellow. Original left-hand drive. Yes, original left-hand drive. This is after the 92 Japanese explosion in the import cars, but, yeah. Yes, I'm from America, but I spent half my life in Europe, so I don't identify. Hello, Grandpa. Oh, Jay. Are you feeling lonely? Jay, let's talk. You sound like you need some attention. Hey, guys. Jay, Harmony Live needs some attention. So, what made me move here? Because I love off-grid. I love this lifestyle. I love the challenge. Like, every day is a challenge. Every day, especially with our YouTube extended family, you know? These guys are influencing our daily lives. They're like, oh, you need to buy a door? Let's go buy a door. That's a video. That's a video. That's content right there. Right? Let's go buy a video. Ronan says, you know, Aaron says, okay. Victor, whatever. Anyone? Steve? David? Okay. Ron? Let's go. So that becomes content. So, like, our viewers are a part of our life. Really. And I love that. I love that. Buying and selling cars, nice hotels, it gets boring. It gets so boring. I'm telling you guys. I know the high level in France, right? So, whew. Interactive. That's exactly right. So, the Automobile Club de Paris. It's in the no, it's not Champs-Élysées. It's Place de Concorde. On the Place de Concorde, there's a gentleman's club, and it has 4 levels or something like that. So women are only allowed. Okay, if there's any Karens out there, women are only allowed in the first level. That's the restaurant, right? You go up, and there's like billiard tables, and not billiard, but like snooker, like the big ones. You go up, library. You go up, and it's like all this stuff, right? And a very good friend of mine, who I used to race Porsches with, was like, yeah, we'll get you in this club and all that. And I was like, Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Why not? But I think I would have been deathly bored, or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it would have been interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's just, it's just a bunch of CEOs talking about like, I'm so rich and I'm this and I'm that. I don't know. Not. I'm just not interested. This is rough. It, all right. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Gary Reynolds, my older mate's descript gave me when I traveled with him. His Filipino wife, he said the Philippines is like Gilligan's Island. Exactly. Right? So I grew up on, Gilligan's Island, what's that movie? That movie from like the 60s or 70s, Lost Island. That family gets shipwrecked on a boat. No. Anyway, yeah, so I look like from a child's room. Okay. I look like... I don't even know what that is or what that means. Combin? You're welcome to hang out, dude. I have no issue, but I don't know what that means. CEO? In a child's room. Okay. Oh, CEO. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, like my dad said, let the woman choose the decoration of the house, and you get to choose the car. I choose the car, she chooses the style. I just, whatever she wants. Although I do have some French paintings around that are from the 1820s and so forth. As far as child's room go, if you go in any Filipino house, you're going to have this kind of stuff. And my wife painted this because she's a beautiful painter and a musician, which I'm very proud of, by the way. Those kind of places harken back to different ages. Yes, David, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's so the membership to apply for a membership is like 15,000 euro, and then it's like 10,000 every year after, and then you need like 5 people to approve of you and all that sort of stuff. I was well on my way. But, can I make a song with her? I don't know. Can you? The sales job? Oh, it wasn't a sales job. So, when I was 13, my father bought me a 1966 VW convertible. And I started working on it when I was 13. And then by the time I was 16, I had already had 3 cars. By the time I was 19, I had already had 20. And then in my early 20s, I bought a Porsche 911. And then I bought many more, etc., etc. Then I had a garage in the Pearl District of Portland. Just the name alone. Boss. Used to be. But I'm happy with what I am now. I used to be, yeah. Different kind of boss, but I'm not material boss now. I'm happy with this off-grid. Love my wife. I love my baby. I love my family. Okay, so I had 2 garages. Actually, I had one in the U.S. and 2 in France. I had maybe 15 cars in the U.S., 5 cars in Lille. No. Lille was the one with 20, and then Solnice I would have 5. So, but yeah, Porsches and all that stuff. I don't know if you guys know Peter Jacobsen. I'm gonna name drop on you. Pro golfer. So he had a collection of. He had a 1970 GT 500 automatic. He had a 1971 GT 350 5-speed blue. The 500 was red. And a GT 500 KR King of the Road, black on black convertible, 4-speed. Yeah, I've definitely, not bragging, but I built the connections. I built the connections from just loving cars. So I started with VWs. I went to Alaska, and I bought a 21 window sunroof bus. It used to be a school bus in Alaska. Brought it back to the U.S. That got me the attention, right? And then it was the Porsches. From there, I met the Porsche people, and then I started to meet the high rollers and all that. So, yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely a mechanic, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's not about the cars. I still love the cars. I love the cars. But, I don't know. I don't want to be pejorative. No, that sounds silly. I did meet some good, interesting people in the process, but it's just not down to earth, authentic. And this is, I don't know. Like, every day here is a challenge. It's like a video game. And this is the interesting thing. Like, with this, what we're doing right now, it's a video game where the viewer changes the destiny of the future of every video, right? That's what Shamir said, and we talked about that. Very interesting. It's like it's a very interesting dynamic. I used to race Porsches, actually. Do I miss that? Yeah, I do. I love driving 911s. I love it. I also love skiing. But I love this life. Do I choose one over the other? Yeah, I did already. Now, if somebody said, would you like to drive an old 911 around this racetrack? I'd be like, yes, please. Of course.
Are you finished?
Almost. Alright, anyway. So Jhaja's getting a bit tired. Anyway, I'd like to give a big shout out to Jhaja for letting me have some beer tonight, because I haven't had beer in almost 4 weeks. My upbringing? Well, okay. Country. Rodeo. I did rodeo. But cars changed my life. Then I became 5-star and all that. So, simple country boy. And then turned into 5-star. Then I'm like in hotels and all this. And Barrett Jackson. And all that. I could go anywhere. Into any car show or any car auction, and yeah. You know what? I feel like this is too much on my cock. Sorry about that. Didn't mean that. Anyway. But, yeah. Yeah, Portland, yeah. Just check out Elux Motors. ELUX Motors. I don't even know if anything will come up online anymore, but yeah, I had a garage in the Pearl District. And yeah, I used to race around town like crazy. Several 911s. Actually, there's this one place in the Pearl District. You guys actually interested in the story? Nice, Hambone. So, when I was in the military, I went to can't remember now. Outside of Nevada, outside of Vegas, Pahrump? I think it was Pahrump. Does that sound right? Pahrump? Anyway, yeah, I did rodeo there too. But yeah, I grew up on a farm and all that. But so yeah, cars changed my life. In fact, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. Probably. No, not probably. Certainly. It's very certain. Without the cars, I wouldn't be here. Area 51, yes. And, would you like to hear a funny story about Area 51? Okay, so there's this guy, Area 51. I think he was a captain or something. And I kept hassling him. And I'm like, oh, you guys got Elvis over there. You got, you know, aliens and all this, of course. And I was stationed at Nellis, right? And so, after months of this, he comes up to me and says, Aaron. Oh, nice, Sam Bowen. Yep. So he comes up to me and says, hey dude, if you continue asking questions like that, I'm gonna report you. You're gonna be fucked. So okay. I kept pushing him. I said, hey, what's going on over there? He goes, okay, I'll tell you this. It's fucking true, man. I'm gonna get goosebumps just telling you right now. He goes, listen. What most people think about UFOs as being like these machines piloted by creatures is complete crap. He says, it's what they are, and that's when he's like, he says they're extra-dimensional beings, and he has goosebumps. The terror in his eyes, and he says they're extra-dimensional. They're not aliens. They're not machines. They're not whatever. So, if you look at the Old Testament Bible, or if you look at any of the old writings, you know, it's all the same kind of thing, right? They're things like wheels within wheels, eyes within wheels. Like Jhaja shows me this stuff a lot. So. Yes, American military, yes. And so, and my great uncle actually, well, let's just say he was an electrical engineer. And let's say he was in Arizona. So, yeah. Well, Combin, check out ChristianFilipino.com. That's where I met my wife. Literally at the point of giving up. Facts, dude. I don't lie. I don't bullshit. I don't tell crap stories. Everything I say is true. 100%. I have no need to lie. I have no desire to lie. There's no reason to lie. My stories are already... the reality of my stories are already enough. So, yeah, I don't need to... Yeah. I don't bullshit. I don't, yeah. Just don't. No need. It's already, Hey, Kellys. But, yeah. So, traveled the world hunting cars, like, I went to this one garage, right? So this guy says, "Oh yeah, there's this 356 Speedster in this garage." So I go to this farm. It's a huge long barn, right? The guy opens the door. He goes, "Yeah, that's a Speedster." I said, "How much do you want for it?" He goes, "No, I'm not gonna sell that." Okay. But 1973 911 S Targa, 1972 911T Coupe, sunroof, air conditioning, 1968 tangerine orange. How much for all? He's like, I don't know. I'll take 35K. I'm like, there you go. No, done. No, I don't think so, Chris. Not really. There's some VWs that I've seen around that I would like to buy. I think there's a few bugs, beetles, back to my roots again. I'd probably like to buy. But yeah, I don't think there's any. It's not like the West where, you know, you open a barn. Like I've had so many finds like that, man. I had this one, right? Oh, so I was helping my friend tow back a 1957 panel van, VW panel van. The wheel comes off. There's a farmer welding on a tractor. "Hey, sir, can we borrow? Do you have a floor jack?" It's like, "Yeah, okay, floor jack." And then I'm like, there's a tarp, and I can only see like this much under the tarp, right? With half a globe, like world globe hubcaps, and red like this, and lines like this. I'm like, "What is that?" He said, "That's the 1959 Triumph TR3. I was like, "Okay, I know nothing about it, but how much do you want for it?" He said, "Well, I suppose I'd take $27.50. I'm like, "All right, why not?" Took the dust cover off. Beautiful original car. It's been sitting there for 25 years or 20, whatever. I said, "Okay, bring it to my house." He had a flatbed. I said, "Bring it to my house. I'll give you $27.50. Fine." And then I said, What is that VW Bug over there?" And he's like, "Oh, that's a 1971. It was eggshell blue. That's a 1971 VW Bug. It's been sitting there for also 10, whatever. How much you want for that?" And he said, "I don't know. I'll take $600 for it." And I'm like, "Just take that as well." And then I keep looking in the barn and I see this green pickup truck. I said, "What's up with that pickup truck over there?" Farmer, obviously. That's a 1948 International KB1. My father had that. That was his farm truck, but I can't get it to run. Okay. Bring that back too. So I had all three cars brought back to my house, right? Now, the Triumph needed a head gasket, brakes, fuel lines, and all that. Whatever. I actually drove that to university for 2 years. Actually started with the hand crank sometimes when the starter didn't work. And then, so the blue VW, get that back to my house. I go through the glove box. I open the glove box. I'm looking at the odometer. The odometer says 36,000. I start looking at the papers. The car has 36,000 original miles. It's 10K. Done. Today that would be, I don't know, probably 50. Right? 50 or 60, something like that. But at the time, okay, I paid $500-600 for it. Now it's worth 4,000, whatever. Today it'd be worth much more. Then the International KB1. It's like, yeah, I've been working on it for years. I can't get it to run, right? So I'm like, okay. I spent a few hours and I'm like, I turn the distributor 180 degrees. Boom. Right? Now, the International KB1 has a crank out front windshield. So cool. Anyway, that's how I did it. So... Hey Kelly, my garage. Okay, guess you guys are all done. No one is interested in these stories anymore, that's fine. At least I got to express myself, which I think I need to once in a while. It's not about bragging, it's just like, it's what I did, and it does mean something to me. Yeah? So, right. Anyway, thanks for listening. Oh, it's like a fat blob. I don't know if I'm cool or not, but it is what it is, you know? And, yeah. Of course, a lot of mafia stuff goes into that as well, but... Oh, wow. You got TR3? Ron, back in the day, TR3s you would find in the garden, right? Yeah. Anyway, maybe nobody's terribly interested. I don't give a shit. You know what? All the videos I do are not because I want viewers. I'm not hunting for viewers. I'm showing what I want people to see. And if they're not on the same page, that's fine. If they like it, that's fine. But I'm definitely not... I'm not like, oh, what's going to get us the biggest hits? I don't care. I really don't. I really don't. I've already been there. I've had the biggest hits. Yeah, MG's alright. You know what? My uncle used to race MGs. Very funny story. My uncle used... And he was like this guy that was always like very superior in all this. Right? Yeah? And he said to me, he said, yeah, I've never really liked the TR3. You know what I said? I said, because you've only seen the back of them. He was like, ah, I got my uncle good on that one, babe. Huh? That's the one with the ant, babe. The ant that said I might be a bit slow. Babe? Can you hear me? The uncle, right? I just totally put him in his place. He's like... He used to race MGs. I said, yeah, I never liked the TR3. I said, that's because you only see the back of them. He's like... Ah, well, anyway. I needed this, by the way, guys. Oh, the Duster. Oh, yeah. I had a friend with a 74 Duster. We beat the crap out of it. We also with in it as well, but anyway. Yeah. My girl's tired. She's grumpy, but whatever. It is what it is. Goon. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm a goon. Can you come up with something a little more interesting? I'd like a good insult, actually. A good insult would be fun. Goon? Does that mean anything where you're from? To call someone a goon? Would anyone care about that? Yeah, of course, probably. Anyway, thank you all so much. Ron, love you. Steve, whoever else is here anymore. David, if you're still here. Yeah, I love you guys. So, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I needed a man chat. This is a man chat. I do need a man chat once in a while, to be honest. It's not bragging, it's just like... Oh. Scottish. So this is Kregan Turik from Dundee. And this one is Indonesian, which is the Crazy King Dragon, by the way. Have you ever been 150? Oh yeah, definitely. So, this is really insane. Yes, Indonesian. This is, yep, that's Indonesian right there. And it goes all the way up here. But, yeah. So, I had a 1993 RS America, no sunroof, no AC, 380 horsepower, suspension, and I was up to 186, I think, which is insane, and I would never do it again. But yeah, on a backcountry road, like if anyone just went like that, would have been toast. Oh, okay. So, after high school, I bought a 1967 Chevy Impala Super Sport, white interior, bucket seats, console, teakwood steering wheel, 327, camelback heads, factory dual exhaust, and when I got about 120, I mean, the form of the car is basically like a wing. So the front end, like when you go above 120, or like I was like right there, 120, 130, you have no more steering because your front end is in the air, right? Okay. Nice. I like the details. I now drive a Mitsubishi Pajero turbo diesel. Yeah, I'm slow now. I sold my last Porsche a year ago. But I gotta pee. Sorry. Hold on one second. Camry. Please don't tell me the Camry's white. It's a good question, Andy. It's a very good question. I think it was 2019. Yeah. I was still buying cars. And I just said, well, you know what? When I met Jhaja, I was like, this shit doesn't mean anything anymore. You know? Being a big shot car dealer, it just doesn't mean anything. Who cares? All these people, all these rich people, you know, all these elites, you know, which I did. I could get in a VIP anywhere in France. The Grand Palais at Tussa. Donc, but you know what? When I met Jhaja, I was just like, I can let all that go. I could just let it go. So I would say about 2019. I could just let it go. Oh yeah. That's why I don't do two wheels, man. I don't. I know how I would be on 2 wheels. At least on 4, you've got a cage. All right, I gotta step out for 1 second. Pardon? Yeah. Man, my brain. Yeah. 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 197 on 2 wheels? No. No. Okay, I maxed out 186 miles per hour in a 911. Me personally driving. I had a friend in California who was the one who supplied me with some old cars, old 911s only. He was insane. He had a 74 that he twin turboed and all this. It had like 600 horsepower. That was insane. But he never went faster than that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, excuse me.
Where are you going?
I pee desperately. Like you're a dog now, huh? Yeah, happy to have some man chat, you know? I don't have man chat like this very often. Oh, thanks, Kelly. So, again, yeah, when I was trying to date, I was like, international car dealer and all this. I just kept meeting girls who were very superficial and all this, like a lot of professionals, you know, doctors and all this, but it was just deathly boring. And then met Jhaja, so based on the fact that she loves the charity stuff, which I do, I mean, happy to support. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, I suppose it's peace out time-ish. Unless anyone has another argument. Jhaja is hot, yeah. I'm glad, Kelly. I'm sure your wife is hot. Jhaja's hot, yeah. I don't know about the marijuana stuff. I don't think they really worry too much about that. I don't know. From what I understand, they're supposed to legalize it, sort of, soon. But what does marijuana do anyway? Think about it. Thick is good. No problem with thick. Well, yeah, it just kind of makes you like a zombie, right? It's like, I don't know. I mean, not to criticize, I don't know. But for me personally, being a man in the world, to me, means struggle. It means challenge. It means hardships. It means difficulty. And to numb it away with something, okay. Yeah. But it's been like, for me, it's been like 3 weeks or so. You know, I'm not like drinking every night. So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not judging. Okay. Buddhist. Alright. So, what's the point in helping someone else? Kelly's Garage. What's the point in helping someone then? I mean, I respect the idea, but... Okay. So, what's the point of charity? What's the point of helping someone? Or do you believe in helping? See what I mean? Yes, we are on our... Each of us are on our own journey. But then what's the point of helping others? Or should we not help anyone at all? Making everything better, why? If you believe, okay, so Buddhism, as I understand it, is everyone has their own karma. I know that's overused, but yeah, well, why? For what? What's the purpose and what's the point? Alright, Hambone. When you come over, we definitely have to hang out and chat. 1,000 little things every day. Let's talk about that. Why? Buddhism is the idea that everyone has their own karma, so why would you help anyone with anything? Am I wrong? But why? Okay, fine. But why? For what? What's the goal? What's the purpose? Why would you give back? Why would you want to change someone's experience positively if Buddhism is correct, if you're right in what you're saying, then there's no point in trying to change anything, right? That's the way I understand it. I think I understand it fairly well. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Okay, so it looks like... Ron, you still here? So you think balance, right? So, okay. Come on, give me 10 more minutes. Okay. I think we're going to dive into religion slightly here, Ron, just to let you know. Kelly's my garage. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm not going to argue. Why argue? It's just an exchange of ideas. Okay. Well. David's back. All right. Let me give you mine, Kelly's. Okay. All right, so Kelly. Okay, so for example, Buddhism, right? So, let's say I stab you with a knife, and you're dead. That's your karma, right? So there's nothing wrong about what I did. That's the karma, right? As far as Christianity goes, was forced on you. I'm sorry to hear about that. Forced. Religion should not be, or philosophy should not be forced on anyone. But my idea is this, anyway, that, okay, God is perfect. God is the creator, right? So he demands perfection. There's nothing you can do to improve on your mistakes. Okay. I'm listening, Kelly. Okay, so Buddhism is basically based on the idea that your outcome is your own repercussions, correct? Whereas Christianity, understood properly and taught properly, is that you can be saved outside of your mistakes. Like, God has already accepted you outside of all of your mistakes, which makes a lot more sense to me. Like the whole idea about you can never balance out the mistakes you've done. You can't. There's no way. And if there is, I'd be interested to know how. Okay, coming to terms is fine. Oh, Laura, please. Coming to terms with this life is fine. I'm at terms with this life. I'm very at terms. In fact, I've never been more at terms with life than I am now. Yeah? Yes, there's evil and there's love. Okay, fine. And you think they're equal. Yin Yang? I don't think they're equal. I don't think they have equal power. Yes? Okay, I agree. There's violence and there's peace. Okay, go. Please, give me something. Give me some meat. I need some more meat. Give me a bone. Yeah, of course. Of course how you conduct yourself is on you. Of course. But you think, look. God is perfection. Theoretically, fine. You don't have to agree with me. Okay. From my perspective, God is perfect. Perfect. You make one mistake. You steal a gumball from a grocery store. You've already fallen down. Okay? There's no way to make up for that. You know why? Because you're always supposed to be perfect. Right? Perfection is always required, right? So, but Christ comes along and says, you know what? I'm going to cover that for you. I'm going to die on the cross, and I'll pay for all of your sins and everything you've done wrong. And, you know what? This is very interesting. The TV show Friends, they had a discussion about I don't know what essay means, but I'm not related to Jeffrey. Allows violence? He does. It's not about allowing violence. Like, look. Why do you say God allows violence? It's what we do. It's what people do. Assault? I don't understand. I understand the connection. Look. Okay, go. Throw something at me. If there is a God, he doesn't protect the innocent. How about people being assholes? How about people being assholes? How about that? So people have no responsibility. God's to blame for people being shitheads. So you're blaming. Okay. So you're blaming God for all the contamination in the world that causes cancer, that makes people sick and die. Would that be your perspective? Yeah. Protect the innocent? From what? From the shit that we create? from the shit we do to each other. Yeah, God gives us free will, exactly. And we fuck each other over constantly. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Not no. Yes. Yes. Look, why are people starving in places like Africa? Why? Because the governments are corrupt, because they steal all the money, because they make money off the torture of others. Why do people torture each other? Felton? That's enough? Nah, I don't think so. That's true. That's true, Kelly. They also don't believe in changing anything. If you understand Buddhism, which I do, probably a little more than you, they also don't believe in changing anything. Buddhism is complete zero, which means don't change anything. Because everything is karma. I'm not into killing or violence at all. Exactly, Doc. You're probably right, Felton. You're probably right. Most wars now are about depopulation and wealth transfer. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, Felton, you're probably right. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'm not gonna regret. Nope. Actually, no. Okay, well, yeah, well, that's not proper. If you look at the Bible, it really doesn't say to burn people at the stake. So that's what people did to. It's like the Catholic Church today. They use the religion to control people, yeah? They use the Bible to control people. The Bible is a powerful tool, and they use it. That doesn't mean that's what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say to burn people at the stake. That was insanity. Exactly. Exactly, Doc. Control money. Sure. Sure. You don't think Buddhism is about control money? I bought my Porsche 911 in Japan from a Buddhist, what's it called? I don't know what it is. A Buddhist something. But that's where I bought my Porsche 911, actually. In Japan. You don't think they have money? Alright. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I'm gonna go to bed soon anyway. Well, Felton, I respect your perspective. I can't say I'm on board or that I agree. Yeah, I'm coming, babe.
Wait.
I respect. I don't hate other people's perspectives. Not at all. I just have my own. You have your own. We all do. Yeah. We're gonna paint Mom's house because it looks very drab and Emakan. Frenchie, the best. Oh yeah? Ah oui? Bon. I like biblical stuff. Yeah, that's fine. It's called what is it, babe? The color we're painting Mom's house? Fantasy Rose. No, what color is it, babe? Can't remember. Sorry. Alright, David. Think I'm gonna pass out now. Ah! No, they're not. They're not fixed. It's a constant irritation, by the way. Yeah, Felton. Same. Respect. Mass respect, no problem. I like the banter. It's good. Mm. So David, you still. Oh, I think it's all bullshit. It's all wars. Look, Frenchie, all wars, all are about population reduction and wealth transfer. All. They always have been, and they always will be. They all are. If you believe any war is about anything good, no, it's not. It's all fucking death and destruction. They might tell you, oh, that's the bad guy. That's the bad guy over there. No, they're not the bad guy. Basically, if you watch the news, whoever they tell you is the bad guy is probably not, and whoever they say is the good guy is also not. That's it. Pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, thanks, David. I'm not sure I did a great job, but whatever. Okay. Good night. I think it's time for good night, so. Alright, peace out. Thanks for watching, subscribing, all that. Ron, thank you. Yeah. Much love. Alright, later. Peace out. Yeah, you too, Kelly. No problem. Alright. Good. Thank you all for